This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
So we did something interesting for dinner, although it kind of went exactly how I expected it would, okay? So Kat said she had been watching these certain YouTube videos about Italian chefs. And basically she started craving Italian food. I'm like, yeah, but you know, there is no real Italian food out here. Like, no matter where we order from, it's not going to be authentic. This is not going to be East Coast Italian that I'm used to and that she had during our wedding. You know, we had a big Italian feast at a restaurant. And, you know, they don't have that out here on the West Coast where we just not. There's literally no chefs that know how to cook Italian food out here. It's sad. But we're like, you know what? On a whim, let's give it a shot. Let's order some Italian food and see what it's like. So, local Italian place. Crazy good ratings, supposedly. Everyone rants and raves about this place. It's a really good Italian place, right? So we ordered a pizza, a pepperoni pizza, and we ordered a carbonara pasta, okay? We said we'll split it. We'll each have a couple pieces of pizza. We'll each have some of the pasta, and, you know, it should be enough. We ordered these 2 things, should be enough for dinner, all right? But, of course, funny enough, you can't order a size of pizza. It's just a pizza. So you're like, or immediately you're like, yeah, right? Like, I'm sure this is going to be authentic. So we order, and the pizza is about the size of a small pizza from, like, a real East Coast Italian pizza joint. It's not even a medium or large. It's a small, okay? So it's like 8 smaller pieces of pizza. And the thing is, here's the thing. The pizza was not bad. It was handmade dough, you could tell. They had made it there. It wasn't like a pre-made crust or anything. And you know, it was fresh made. Everything was good on it. But, number 1, 0 char at all on the crust or dough. So, right off the bat, you know it's not authentic. Any authentic Italian pizza is going to have some kind of a char or some kind of, you know, you get that from actually cooking in the oven. This had nothing. Nothing whatsoever like that. Okay? Basically completely white on the bottom, everything, you know. Number 2, the crust wasn't even crunchy. It was chewy. All right? I'm not saying it didn't taste good. The dough had good flavor. But it was completely chewy. You could take the slice and fold it and just bend it like it's stretchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't even crack. There's no bubbles in the crust. So, again, it's not authentic whatsoever. Like, that's not even close to authentic Italian pizza. It was okay. It was just insanely overpriced. So you might say, well, Phil, what did you spend on the you know, pizza? That was a pepperoni pizza. $18, I think. Actually, it might have been like no, I think it was 18. It was under 20. But for the price where, like, you think you're gonna get a good big pizza. No. Small ass pizza for like $18. Like, what? Right? But again, you know, how funny how there were no sizes when you're ordering. It's just the one. There's no option, right? So, pretty stupid. And then in addition to that, the pasta, okay? So the pasta wasn't bad. It was what you would expect. Like, carbonara is a white creamy sauce that has like cream and cheese in it. And this had, what kind of meat is it? It's the Italian meat that kind of is like a smoky bacon, but it's not. I can't remember what it's called. It has the name of it. I'm having a brain fart right now. Obviously, I knew what it was yesterday. That's all it was. It was spaghetti in the sauce with some of the meat. It was okay. I would say it was a little bit too much on the creamy side, like too much cream and like a little bit too heavy on the cream. Was it prosciutto? Maybe it was prosciutto. I'm not sure. So, yeah, it was okay. All right. And it wasn't a giant portion. Again, it was like a small portion, but it was heavy. So we split it. So it was all right. So between, like, you know, the little bit of pasta we had and a few pieces of pizza, it was a dinner, but man, it was the most inauthentic Italian dinner. And again, no exaggeration. All the ratings for this restaurant are insanely high. Everyone in this area raves about this Italian restaurant, claiming it's the most authentic thing possible. Oh, the food is so good. Oh, it's over the top great, right? I was like, no, it's like, no, it wasn't. Like, the pasta was just okay. The pizza was way inauthentic. It was a fresh handmade pizza, but it was not authentic in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, it was pretty silly that people around here buy this and pay top dollar for it, thinking they're getting authentic Italian. It couldn't be further from the truth, but that's all they get. There's no real authentic Italian restaurants out here. I don't think any Italians moved out here. So no one out here knows how to make anything authentic at all. And so they pay top dollar. I mean, I'll be honest, they line up outside of Olive Garden now over here, thinking that's good food. So I think that should give you some perspective.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube.